This morning is the regular song prompt meeting, and it is I Look in People's Windows. And this song, I thought it was a good opportunity to look at like codependency and anxiety because I think we all really struggle with that. I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. All right, so it doesn't take much to cause a spiral, right? And every time there's a spiral, it's dying the tiniest death over something as small as a text left on read or delivered. And our minds go into overdrive, convincing ourselves that we've done something wrong or that someone's mad at you. But like in reality, it really has absolutely nothing to do with you. Like a lot of us, we have this like ability to make situations about us, even though it has nothing to do with us. People get distracted, they're busy with their own lives. It's really usually nothing personal. When that happens, it's like this awful reminder of how self-centered I can be, to assume that everything revolves around me and like how self-important I can be. And then it really is a crappy feeling because you're feeling bad about yourself. And then a lot of times, most of the time, you find out the thing has nothing to do with you. And I don't even know if that's like worse or if that's better because then the people they weren't thinking about you. So I don't know. Our minds can really take us to some crazy places. All right. So northbound, I got carried away as you boarded your train south, 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 south. In moments of doubt, um, my mind really does carry me away, turning just like small situations into crises. But what I've learned through building blank space recovery and swift steps is that really almost nothing is personal. People are just juggling their own responsibilities, paying bills, managing work, navigating their own struggles. No one has time to focus on me as much as I think they do. Um, because they're just busy with their own shit trying to survive the day. And I've learned that because so many of you guys have asked me if I've, been mad at you or if you've done something wrong or if we're okay. And I have no idea what could possibly even make you feel that way because nothing has really changed for me. So it's been such a clear and stark like epiphany for me that really just they just really have nothing to do with me most of the time. Because like as much as people don't have time to be focusing on me in the way that like I think that they do, I don't have time to be focusing on like the small like little things that other people get like concerned about or worried about. And something I'm really learning in with you guys, is that like these things were never even really ours to hold or carry to begin with. Like these worries or concerns or anxieties that like we burden ourselves with. So a feather taken by the wind blowing, I'm afflicted by the not knowing. So, and a lot of the time it is the not knowing that fuels the anxiety, right? That makes me or you guys feel like a feather in the wind. Just assuming that people's reactions to things or the choices that they make are a reflection of me or something that I've done or how they feel about me. But now I understand that people are just really managing their own chaos and it's not about me. I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I used to feel like I was on the outside, sometimes looking in people's windows, convinced that they had better marriages than me, um, or better jobs, better opportunities. But yeah, everybody is just dealing with their own shit, like stuff that you don't even know about. Like, somebody's marriage that I envied, it turned out her husband left her and her kids, and he had an opiate addiction. And like, none of that was reflected on Facebook. People don't share the highlight reels. And a lot of times we're just like judging ourselves and comparing ourselves to only the good things that people put out too. And I get really wrapped up in that too sometimes. You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now. The overanalyzing every little thing, like the tilting of a head, like I said, like an unread text, or somebody taking longer than usual to respond to you, thinking it had a deeper meaning, right? But really they just got like distracted or pulled into a meeting, and it just really has nothing to do with me. And does it feel all right not to know me? I'm addicted to the if only. And I feel like I definitely do get addicted to the if only, or the like the what if, or the what if game. What if it, or if only people knew what I was really thinking, or if only I knew what people really were thinking. If only they would ask or answer the text message or reach out. I'm just learning more and more and more. We all feel like this. We all feel like we don't belong in some way, or we all have some sort of like imposter syndrome. And I don't know, it's been really freeing and liberating for me just to know that we all kind of feel the same way. It's I've been able to let go of a lot of things that, like I said, like we probably shouldn't even be carrying. Um, I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time? This line, I tried to look at it through like the lens of stop looking for reassurance and validation from people, and to trust that people aren't avoiding me or aren't upset with me if they're not giving me like positive compliments all the time. They're just, again, they don't have time to be giving me compliments all day. They're trying to make it through the day. And knowing that has really brought me like this sense of peace and liberation. So yeah, that's my reflection on that song.